First at 4, it has been a heartbreaking story for weeks. A young woman declared dead but found alive at a local funeral home. Today, her family is saying goodbye all over again. Also, new COVID numbers, and the state's top doctor talks about the link between COVID-19 and the state's economy. Paula.
There is opera, and then there is this opera, Motor City drive-through style. And we've got your front row seat. No, seriously, your front row seat.
Paula, plenty of clouds, plenty of rain to start out this week, but after a chilly start, we've got 70s in the forecast. We'll tell you when they show up and how long they'll stick around right now. First at 4.
Local 4 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
Good afternoon, I'm Karen Drew. First at 4, we start with breaking news in that case that just drew national attention to Metro Detroit. A young woman left for dead but found alive at a funeral home has now passed away. Kimberly Gill working this story from the newsroom, and Kim, her family attorney just broke the news.
You're right, Karen. Good afternoon to you. Attorney Jeffrey Feiger tells Local 4 20-year-old Tamisha Beauchamp died peacefully yesterday at Children's Hospital. Beauchamp had been hospitalized for 8 weeks after her story was uncovered at a local funeral home. Her mother called Southfield paramedics on August 23rd when Beauchamp, who had cerebral palsy, had trouble breathing. Paramedics responded but declared she was dead. After she was taken to a Detroit funeral home, workers discovered she was still breathing. Feiger says Beauchamp has died as a result of massive brain damage caused by a lack of oxygen. He gave us a statement from Beauchamp's family saying, in quote, "This is the second time our beloved Tamisha has been pronounced dead, but this time she isn't coming back." The family has filed a $50 million lawsuit against Southfield EMS paramedics. The Southfield police, or fire chief, I should say, has defended the first responders, saying they checked Beauchamp's vitals 3 times, but an investigation does continue. 2 firefighters and 2 paramedics are on paid administrative leave. Karen, we are gathering new information, and we'll have a live report coming up tonight on the news at 5.
All right, thank you, Kim.
Sure.
Well, we have been watching the daily coronavirus numbers a little more closely lately as they are trending up. Today, the state reports more than 2,900 new cases, but you definitely want to keep in mind that is a 2-day total for Sunday and Monday. There have also been 21 additional deaths over the past 2 days. Right now, the 7-day average is over 1,400. That is the highest since April. The numbers come as the state's top doctor is telling lawmakers it is critical to get those numbers under control.
The last data that I had presented to me showed that Michigan was actually doing much better than a lot of other states when it comes to reengaging the economy. So again, the virus is the enemy. The more we can get ahead of and control the spread of the virus, the better we'll be from a health standpoint, and the data shows across the globe from an economic standpoint.
State lawmakers had some tough questions for Dr. Khaldun during that hearing today. Our doctor, Frank McGeorge, has that part of the story new at 5. There has been another tragic turn in the story of a fatal car crash last week in Waterford Township. The family of Nick Melanchek says he died over the weekend from injuries he received in the same crash that took the life of his 6-year-old daughter, Riley. The father and daughter were in a car that was rear-ended by a suspected drunk driver. He's identified as Trevor Duncan Taylor and is already facing second-degree murder and other charges. If you're not registered to vote in the November election, today is the last day to get it done online or by mail. To register by mail, your application needs to be postmarked by today. If you don't make it, you can still register in person, but you will have to go to your local clerk's office and bring a document that verifies where you live. Absentee voting is already underway. The Secretary of State's office says it's already received more than 1 million ballots. President Trump, Joe Biden, and their supporters are pushing toward the November 3rd election. First, we find Vice Presidential candidate Kamala Harris in Orlando. The Democrat held a drive-in rally, telling supporters this election will decide key issues like health care, criminal justice reform, climate change, and reproductive freedom. She's hitting critical swing states as Biden prepares for Thursday night's presidential debate. Meantime, President Trump has just arrived in another battleground state. We just got this video of a Make America Great Again rally in Prescott, Arizona. It's an outdoor event with a sea of supporters wearing the red MAGA hats, as we see so often at these rallies. In just a few hours, he will make another stop in Tucson. In Michigan, President Trump's daughter, Ivanka, will be near Grand Rapids tonight, stopping in the town of Alto. Tomorrow, Joe Biden's wife, Dr. Jill Biden, will make stops in Detroit, Madison Heights, Dearborn, and Saginaw. Both parties focusing on Michigan, as it was extremely close in 2016 when President Trump carried Michigan by less than 11,000 votes. Right now, let's get our first look at the forecast. Kind of a gloomy day so far. Let's send it over to meteorologist Ben Bailey if he has any good news on the horizon.
I do, Karen. It just may take a while for it to get here because at least the first part of this week is going to look a lot like what we see now. A lot of clouds and some pretty decent rain chances in a pretty active pattern shaping up. Storm Tracker 4 doesn't have a whole lot over us right now, but we go a little bit further out to the west and you can see there's a large patch of rain that's starting to head in our direction. So I think a lot of us are going to stay dry until about 8 o'clock. A couple breaks in the north and west zone, but notice those temperatures really not doing anybody any favors. Most of us are going to be in the mid 40s as we go through this evening. And the impacts for the remainder of the work week are going to be pretty moderate, at least here Tuesday through Thursday, but we've got a round of showers and thunderstorms that are going to be coming in on Friday. So we'll look at all of our rain chances and the warmer temperatures, which promise to show up. So we'll hold it to them. And we'll check that out for you in just a few minutes, Karen.
Thank you, Ben. During the COVID pandemic, we're seeing so many things we never thought we'd see before. For example, did you ever think that you would see an opera staged in a parking garage? Paula Dutman took in a performance that shows how a crisis can lead to unexpected creativity and how everyone involved reaps the benefits.
So I can honestly say I've been to many an opera over many a decade, and honestly, it is great to be back downtown and back at the Opera House. And I can also honestly say that this is my very first ever drive-through opera. Michigan Opera Theater opened its season in a most unconventional way. Unable to safely distance and pack in the usual patrons, it staged the production, Twilight Gods, as a drive-through experience.
And don't go 5 miles an hour, no burning your tires.
It was an adventure, a first for the city and many patrons.
It's really different. It's like a drive-through opera. Who does that?
Opera is a way of making love in public. It's amazing. It's immersive, it's absolutely all-encompassing, and Wagner is the pinnacle.
She texted me and says, "Do you want me to bring popcorn?" And I'm like, "Yes, that's a wonderful idea."
I noticed you dressed up.
I did. It felt appropriate.
And proof positive that creative minds can't be stopped, not even for a pandemic.
I'm so inspired by all of the artists and all of the technicians and the instrumentalists and the designers who realize that this is an opportunity for us to think differently and to really seize that opportunity to not just apologize for the fact that we can't do opera as usual, but to actually say this is a great opportunity to think about opera in a brand new way.
Every seat was a front row seat to the action. Each act was performed on a different level of the Opera House garage. Much like a drive-in movie, we were instructed on how to tune our radios to get the live audio. Despite the damp chill, the innovation was fun, creative, and often the actors would actually approach your vehicle, bringing the audience into the thrill of it all. Even on my favorite operas, I always get at least one nap in, but there's too much going on. As with all operas, there is passion and love, confusion, murder, mayhem, and madness. And even the garage itself became part of the set. It had fun, current, snappy music. It was a spectacle for the eyes. And those who trusted their evening for this grand experiment were not disappointed. Oh my God. Okay, so don't take my word for it. Take the word of my 17-year-old who said, "Oh my gosh, this is really, really good. I forgot I was in a garage." Listen, Karen, I'm a firm believer that to remain relevant means to just basically stay in one place, to hold your spot. But this was smart, it was creative, it was innovative, it actually elevated the art form. And get this, if you think you missed anything, yeah, you did, you really did. But the Opera House has actually figured out how to live stream some of their live performances that you're able to see for free. Just contact the ticket office. Oh my gosh, so much fun.
I love
So
this
much
idea.
fun.
See, this would be something cool I'd like to bring my kids to kind of expose them to something that they haven't seen. I'm wondering, your 17-year-old, what was her perspective in terms of what was so cool about it? And also, how long was the show?
Okay, so the show's only an hour. So, so it's not like one of those 5-hour operas. So it's only an hour. But the biggest thing was the fact that sometimes it looked like they were coming right at us. And so we were in the cars squealing. You know, it was just a great family evening and another way to introduce her to the art form. And she loved it.
I really love it. What a creative idea to reinvent themselves. And I love your energy on this one, Paula. I can tell you loved it. All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah. Well, still ahead here. First at 4, we could see a final decision in a billion-dollar battle over President Trump's border wall. Also, another face mask battle caught on video. We'll talk about what happened here and the information customers don't have to share. And later, if you're afraid to go to the movies with a room full of strangers, one theater chain may have a solution for you. Stay with us. First at 4 continues.